Hello guys, it's Eunbi 언니. Story I am going to tell you guys today is called 흥부전. Some are introduced it as 흥부와 놀부, but its original name is 흥부전. Hope you guys enjoy the story. So let me start. 옛날에 there were two brothers. 형, the older brother, whose name was 놀부, is a rich guy, and I believe he does not have a kid, but he is married. And 아우, the younger brother, whose name is 흥부, is a very, very poor guy with 20 other family members. That makes 19 kids with a wife. I know like most of you guys probably would learn the word 동생 for younger siblings, but 아우 also means younger sibling, and it's like old-fashioned Korean word. So 아우 is often used for like old-time stories. So one day, Heungbu visited 놀부 to ask for some food because Heungbu and his family were starving. But 놀부 and his wife was a greedy and mean people, so they tried to kick Heungbu out. 놀부's wife, she took out the rice spatula from the kitchen and slapped Heungbu's face with it. That sounds pretty bad, right? But luckily, that spatula actually was in use, so it had some pieces of cooked rice on it. So once Heungbu got slapped on his face, he got some pieces on his cheek. So like, okay, this could work, but just give me some more of this. That's so miserable, but he got kicked out. No luck. So that's how bad the relationship between those two brothers and how poor Heungbu's family was. One day in springtime, Heungbu happened to find a swallow getting threatened by a snake, and this nice, good guy Heungbu rescued the swallow from snake. But swallow got its leg broken, so good guy Heungbu helped swallow to get healed its leg. An year has passed from then. That swallow came back to Heungbu with a seed of bark as a thank you gift. So bark, I don't know how to say bark in English. It's some kind of pumpkin. It's very similar to pumpkin, but I even looked up wiki, but it doesn't tell me like how I can call it in English. But I'm going to put the picture right here. So this is bark. So it should be like a type of pumpkin. Anyway, Heungbu planted the seed and it started growing. It grew so big and so many out of this one seed. So he started harvesting it because he and his family were starving, so they needed something to eat. So he and his family started cutting each bark with a huge saw because it's huge and the skin of it is very hard. They started cutting it in half, and ta-da! What they found inside of that vegetable was not something they can eat. It was gold treasures like silk, like meals, grains, rice, all the good things, even slaves. All the expensive things came out of the box. That's magical, but I'll be so freaked out if I actually see it. Like, even slaves are humans, like humans are coming out from the vegetable, so like that's freaky. But whatsoever, it's a fairy tale. So Heungbu's family became super rich, and that was heard by his good greedy brother Norbu. Norbu got so greedy, so jealous about his brother's wealth, so he ran to Heungbu's house and asked like what happened, like how did you get all the things? So Heungbu told Norbu all the stories, and Norbu started looking for a swallow, and he caught one and broke its leg, and then get it healed and let it go, expecting, oh my god, that swallow will get me a seed of treasure. And the next year, that swallow brought Norbu a seed of pot. So Norbu planted it and grew it, and it grew so big, just like the ones that grew out of Heungbu's house. So Norbu started harvesting it. But unfortunately, what Norbu found inside of those pots was not treasure. He got robbers, also as humans. He's got all the trashies, all the dirty things, smelly stuffs, and goblins and robbers. Oh my god, that's scary. I mean, all the bad things came out instead of expensive things. I told you that he got robbers and goblins came out from that vegetable, right? So they stole everything from Norbu, and Norbu's got beaten so badly. So Norbu's family became poor in a minute. But Heungbu, a very good person with warm heart, came for his older brother and helped him out. So Norbu was so touched and realized how bad he was and all the mistakes he did, and he turned into a good person. So those two brothers became to be in a good relationship thereafter. So end of the story. Moral of the story, as you can assume, good person get rewarded and bad person get punished. So it was introduced to every Korean kids to teach this kind of moral. But new generations nowadays, they are having a different perspective on this story. What they're saying is that Heungbu cannot be described as a good person because he was a poor guy. I mean, he knows that he cannot afford like big family, but he kept having more kids and could not feed them. And the wealth was not earned by his own labor, but with a good fortune, while Norbu's wealth was earned by himself. It wasn't the fortune. So those parents with this kind of perspective nowadays, they don't want to introduce this story to their kids because they are afraid their kids might expect any good fortune without working hard. But original story also states that Norbu's wealth was not made by himself. It was inherited by their parents. I don't know what happened with their parents, but their parents inherited their wealth only to Norbu, so that's how Norbu got wealthy. But anyway, still, this is one of most commonly known Korean fairy tales that everyone grew up with. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. Next time, 안녕!